Hey guys, this is 8.1, the meaning of party, and Chapter 8 is all about political parties. This is obviously important because we're moving into our election unit. So, first of all, the functions of political parties. And when you think of political parties, obviously you're thinking Republican and Democrat. There are other political parties, but those are the two biggest ones. There are three things that you need to know on 246 and 247, and it's the meaning of parties. And first is party in the electorate, which is just it's overall, it's everybody. They don't require membership or anything else. Like, you know, I'm a Republican or I'm a Democrat. I don't really do anything, but I am that. Okay, so it's really general. All right. The second is the party as an organization, and that's when they have a national office, a full-time staff. They have rules and bylaws and budgets, and you know, during the presidential election, they talked a lot about the chairman of the Democratic Party and Republican parties and things like that. The biggest one is the party in the government, and that consists of elected officials who call themselves members of the party. So just be generally familiar with those three things with the meaning of the party. Next is, what do they do? What is the task of the parties? And this is the biggest part of 8.1 that you need to know. And you know what, linkage institutions, and they help ensure that public preferences are heard loud and clear. So here are the four things that the parties do. The first is they pick candidates, and that's what we're doing in our election unit right now. We are picking primary candidates to run for office. The second is they run campaigns, and we will have campaign organizers and in our election unit, and you guys will have specific jobs to make sure that the campaign is ran correctly. Second, they give cues to voters, and this goes along with the party platform, in that it tells voters what their candidate stands for. And lots of times, if you have a Republican Democratic Party, they have party platforms, and it can be to what degree they agree with that or things like that. And articulate policies, and again, that goes along with the party platform, and just be familiar with those. I'm sorry, there's 5, but the last one is coordinate policy making. So, and this one, right now you hear that a lot in the news. Since there's no elections, you hear about them lobbying to get policy. All right, now the last thing with 8.1, or policy passed, the last thing with 8.1 is rational choice theory, and it is a term, and it essentially means that voters and politicians will generally act in their own self-interest. And it's voters want to maximize the chance the policies they favor will be adopted by government, and parties want to win the office. Now, if I'm, as a voter, I will look at a candidate, and I say that I'll look at what I need as an American, and I'll probably vote for that candidate that's most likely to give me what I'm after. And so just rational choice theory is they just act in their own self-interest to get what they need. And I think that's 8.1. The Downs model, which is on 249, we will go over that in class. So that's it for 8.1.